All right, Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all glory and honor and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, we just finna get into this quick lesson. Basically, the series is called For Thy Violence Against Thy Brother Jacob. All right, we're going into, us brothers down here in GMS Indianapolis camp. We down here going into historic events, the things that Esau has done to our people, all right? And right now we're focusing, mainly on the so-called Puerto Ricans, all right? Which is the biblical name for, Puerto Rican, going into is Ephraim, all right? Part of the 12 tribes of Israel, of the northern tribes, all right? So this massacre or this event is called Ponce Massacre, all right? And this happened in 1937, all right, on March 21st. All right, so now we're just going to read a little bit, get a little scriptures, and Lord willing, be an edifying lesson. All right, so it says, the Ponce Massacre was an event that took place on Palm Sunday, March 21st, 1937, in Ponce, Puerto Rico, when a peaceful civilian march turned into a police shooting in which 17 civilians and 2 policemen were killed and more than 200 civilians wounded. None of the civilians were armed, and most of the dead were reportedly shot in their backs. The march had been organized by the Puerto Rican National Party to commemorate, I don't know if I'm saying that word right, to commemorate the abolition of slavery in Puerto Rico by the governing Spanish National Assembly in 1873. So, our people was having a march, basically, honoring the do-away of slavery, all right? Because, Esau, they, had our people down there in slavery, working for nothing, all right? And it's multiple massacres that happened down there, in Puerto Rico, all right? That Esau caused, all right, for our people wanting to march for, extra money, or not extra money, or more money, for when they work, all right? And the shit that they was asking for, it wasn't nothing. But, Esau, the demon that he is, he wants everything to himself, He don't want to give away, he don't want to, make it an easy life for people, all right? He wants everybody to be, basically under slavery, all right? So these, our people, they was, marching, celebrating or honoring, that they, abolished, slavery down there, all right? Now let's see. All right, and this is the nigga right here. Let me just get this is the nigga that started it. That started the massacre. All right, and we're gonna read into it a little bit. All right. You see right here, obviously he's an Edomite. All right. And you're gonna see the demonic shit that he was on. All right, because you already read up here that all the civilians, they weren't armed. All right, they was just having a peaceful march. All right. Let's see. Now I want to get a couple. We're not gonna read the whole thing. And we're gonna get a quick precept, matter of fact. So this is the book of Amos, chapter 1, and verse 11. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and kept his wrath forever, right? These niggas, these crackers, they hate, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they hate us, all right? They hate us with our, with everything in them. All right. So they constantly, They constantly, you know, killing us, all right? They constantly putting us under oppression. They won't, you know, this is our slavery, you know, you know, they're meant to be over us, all right? But they did too much, all right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to destroy, you know, these Edomites, you know? He's going to destroy America. He's going to put y'all under slavery, you know? You know, because they wanted to constantly, you know, oppress Jake, you know, kill him, you know, massacres. All right, this massacre right here, you know, that's, it was men, women, children, you know, and they didn't give no fucks. All right, they was just shooting, and because right here it says attack type. I don't know if y'all can see it. It says attack type massacre. And then the weapons, they show what the weapons that they was using. It says Thompson submachine gun. So basically a Tommy gun. All right, and you see it right there. Look at that. That's an automatic boy right there. All right. Tear gas. It says, give me a little description right here. Tear gas, also known as, however you say that, or sometimes, damn. It's like I don't know how to read none of that shit. But it's talking about, after the early commercial self-defense spray is a chemical weapon that stimulates the nerves of the lacrimal gland in the eye to produce tears. Let's click on actually, matter of fact. Stimulates the nerves of the lacrimal gland in the eye to produce tears. In addition, it can cause severe eye and respiratory pain, skin irritation, bleeding, and blindness. Common, both currently and formerly used as tear gas, include pepper spray. So basically, these niggas was fucking our people up, you know. They was fucking our people up down there. Tear gas, you know, causing bleeding, causing you to tear up, causing your skin to, you know, fuck up. That's, you know, that's evil right there. To some civilians that's marching peacefully, all right? You see that their anger is still there, you know? That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to visit them, and he's, you know, he's going to, you know, y'all going down, basically, you know? Your whole line. Because this right here, this is evil, all right? And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he remembers this, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua remembers this right here. All right. It's not like it's, oh, this is 1930, blah, blah. He don't remember this, or that was long ago. Nah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he sees this, he remembers it. All right. And you're going to get your payback. All right. Because real quick, you get a quick precept again. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, in verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done, and there is no respect of persons, all right? And basically, if you go up on this verse, you know, it's talking about, you know, basically doing good for the Lord, all right, and you're going to receive your reward. But right here in verse 25 it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done, and there is no respect of persons, right? This applies to anybody, you know? He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done. And this is wrong right here. All right? Using Tommy guns on what's it called? Unarmed people. You know, civilians that's just marching. All right? They was using machine guns. So Esau, Edom, so-called white man, you know, mainly talking to you elites, the leaders, they're gonna receive the payback for all of this, all right? Because this is all conducted by a white man, you know? It ain't conducted by no Jake. All this is going there and let's kill our own people. Nah, this is conducted by the white man, all right? So they're going to receive for the wrong that they done, all right? So yeah, machine guns, so loaded, you know, automatic boys, you know, rifles, pistols, all right? Over 200 civilians wounded. All right, so now we're going to read about Winship, or actually, now we're going to go into this real quick. The Nationalist Party of Puerto Rico, All right, and these was the people that these devils was shooting at. All right, the Nationalist Party, or how can I call it? What can I call them? I don't know, but fuck it. So we're just gonna read this first part right here. It's gonna tell you, you know, why, you know, what's their cause. All right, it says the Nationalist Party of Puerto Rico is a Puerto Rican political party founded on September 17, 2022 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Its primary goal is to work for Puerto Rico's independence. All right, so they're working for, you know, yep, right here it says throughout the history of Puerto Rico, its inhabitants have initiated several movements to obtain independence for the island. All right, so they you know, Jake out there want freedom. All right. First from the Spanish Empire. All right, in the Spanish Empire, you know, not going into Latin tribes. All right, it ain't talking about, you know, the 12 tribes of Israel. It's talking about, you know, Edomites. All right. It says from the Spanish Empire from 1493 to 1898, and since then from the United States. All right, so our people, they constantly, you see it right there, they in slavery too. You know, it ain't just, you know, dark skinned people. It's, you know, you Latin tribes too. You know, we've been through slavery too. All right, and it's all under one oppressor, Esau, Edom. You know. So yeah, you know, Jake out here, you know, trying to, you know, get freedom, but ooh, let's get something real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 33. And of course, you know, this part right here, or this talking about America. All right. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go. All right, and you see, we read it right there, you know, that it says, throughout history of Puerto Rico, its inhabitants have initiated several movements to obtain independence for the island. First from the Spanish Empire from 1493 to 1898, and since then from the United States. So Esau constantly had Jake, you know, no pressure. All right, and they refused to let them go. You see it right there. And constantly, they want us in slavery forever. All right, not to know about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, not to serve them. You know, they don't want us to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua because they already know what's going to happen if we do. You know. So yeah, it says, back to the scripture, it says, all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go. Yeah. See it right there. Verse 34, the Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. All right, and who's that talking about? That's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right, he shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. All right. So Esau, Edom, you know, Babylon, it's all getting destroyed. All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua sees all the atrocities that Esau has caused on this, you know, earth. All right, so that's going to cause them, you know, to fall. All right, they didn't consider their latter end. You know, they didn't consider that all this is, you know, being built up, you know, on their tab. All right, so Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know, they can't say nothing. They can't say, like, what did we do? Nah, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, he has a tab, a big-ass tab. Like, and you see this right here. This part of it that, hey, these niggas need to go. These niggas need to get, you know, in slavery, you know, abolished. All right. All right, and you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know, he's gonna destroy America, you know, by them nukes. All right. And of course, even though this is in Puerto Rico, but you know, Puerto Rico or United States, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it owns Puerto Rico. Let me look it up real quick. Does USA? Yep. Yep. So the U.S. It owns, you know, Puerto Rico. All right. Oh, shit, Salaki. All right. So that was it on that. Now we're gonna go into this nigga and they probably gonna wrap it up. Let me see. Just like give me a second. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to start at. I'll just start right here. It says, following Governor Winship's orders, all right, Winship was the one that, you know, conducted this basically. Colonel de Orbeta went to Ponce, where he concentrated police units from across the island, sporting the latest riot control equipment, among which he included the machine gunners in the island. Winship intended to crush the activities of the nationalists and their leader, Pedro Albizu Campos. The Insular Police, a force somewhat resembling the National Guard, was under the direct military command of Governor Winship, and the ultimate responsibility for the massacre fell on Winship, who controlled the National Guard and Insular Police and ordered the massacre. All right, so these niggas, you see it right there. He ordered a massacre on unarmed people. What kind of shit is that, you know? These niggas, that's evil right there, you know? So this is Revelation chapter 13 and 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, and you see right here, these niggas, you know, they get mad, you know, you not want to be in slavery no more. You know, they get mad, you know, or they'll kill your ass because, you know, you need to get paid more because you're not making it enough. All right, this is the mindset of Esau Edom, you know. It says, he that leadeth in captivity, he shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, and America constantly goes throughout the whole earth and kills. All right, and that's their blessing, you know. That's the white man's blessing, the sword. All right, so that's how they're gonna go down, by the sword. All right, y'all by Shimmy Shah is gonna send them nukes over here. All right, you know, y'all military gonna get, you know, fucked up. You know, it's all bad for y'all because of, you know, events like this, you know. And it said all of them were shot in the back. Most of our people were shot in the back. So basically they like got ambushed. All right. So yeah, these niggas, they finna get killed by the sword. All right. I think that's pretty much it, really. So yeah, man, Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. I'm going to give all glory and honor praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, HaKadosh, the honor to the apostle and elders, good millstone. All right, shalom.